Well, fresh from coming back from Sweden and the Conifa tournament, I'm glad to see they're actually now at the headquarters, the world headquarters of Conifa in the Isle of Man. The president's with us again. Last time we met, of course, was in Sweden.
Yeah.
You had your hands full there.
Yeah.
The first event, massive amount of interest, and all the logistics. How did it go looking back at it now?
Well, if you look at the tournament in Sweden, there was a big learning opportunity for us because it was our first really big tournament, and we reached so much attention worldwide, and there was, as you said, there's so many things to handle in the same time. So I think we're still in the developing phase, and when we evaluated the tournament afterwards, we found a lot of key things that we need to take to the next level for the Euros 2015. But I'm so convinced that the tournament here in the Isle of Man will be much better than in Sweden.
Because you're going from the world event, this is a European event, so...
Yeah, but it's still at least as big as the World Cup, actually. Even if we have, in Sweden it was a World Cup, so it was teams from all over the world, but this is the European tournament, and but the number of teams are similar. The global attention will at least be as huge as in Sweden, in the minimum. Because now we have reached so much attention worldwide. In Sweden we reached almost 300 million people through radio, newspapers, TV, and things like that. And 61 countries covered the tournament big. So the awareness is there.
Now, I don't know how much you saw what we did, but we had pictures of people in all the bars here watching it on the streaming, the great excitement, and the pictures when the Ellen Valentine came back to the Isle of Man, being greeted at the airport. I mean, it's up there with some of the best things I've ever seen down there.
Yeah.
There was such an amount of pride. You pleased at how that went then?
Actually, during the tournament I was so operational, so I didn't have the time to enjoy the tournament so much in personal level. But when I went into all the social media, into Facebook, to YouTube, to everything, and watched how we touched the world, actually, there was more than one tear that fell from my eye. Actually, it felt really good in my chest.
Well, we'd be busy really showing some pictures of our best moments. But looking ahead then to this event.
Yeah.
It's here in the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
It had to compete, didn't it, against other places
Yes.
for this.
Yeah.
What will it do for the Isle of Man, do you think?
Well, first of all, I know the whole world will learn so much about the Isle of Man and about the island, and the people in here, the Manx people, and the Manx history and cultural and tradition. I don't know if everybody in the world knows about it yet, but they will definitely do it after the tournament. Because when we combine sports and cultural in that way we are doing, you reach so much emotions and interest all over the world. And we had some journalists, Japanese journalists, I can tell you a story about in Sweden, and they had covered 2 Olympics before, and even the 2012 Olympics in London. And when they came to Sweden, in the final banquet afterwards, they told me this is so much better than the Olympics. Yeah, and then imagine now when the tournament here in Isle of Man, it will be even better. So yeah.
I mean, it's just at the end of the TT period,
Yeah.
so the Isle of Man's going to be in full mode anyway.
Yeah.
And then in come your guys and all the teams rather from around Europe, and it's going to have, say, big audience hopefully. And do you hope many people will fly over or come to actually watch the game?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, even there we have learned a lot from Sweden, of course. And when I speak to the responsible people here on the island, for example, you will be able to buy tickets 6 months before the tournament starts, and there will be travel packages and from the CONIFA perspective, we will do anything we can do to promote the tournament globally to all the medias, to all the journalists in our database, and do whatever we can to promote everything. So there will be a lot of articles before the tournaments about Isle of Man.
Okay, well, it's next year. It's June, isn't it? Next
Yeah,
year?
yes, June.
You're here before you know it. So
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I love it to be.
You got over Sweden.
yeah. I survived Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You survive that, you'll be ready for this.
Yes, definitely.